Marty Meierotto, the legendary trapper from Mountain Men, lived a life of survival in the harsh Alaskan wilderness. But behind the rugged lifestyle was a heartbreaking tragedy that few people know about. What really happened to Marty, and how did it change everything? Let's uncover the untold story. Marty's rise to fame prominently unfolded through the show Mountain Men, which catapulted him into the spotlight and allowed him to be recognized globally for his bravery and survival prowess. Viewers were captivated not only by his skills, but also by his unyielding spirit in a realm fraught with danger and unpredictability. Known for his prowess in trapping and navigating the wilderness, he faces challenges head-on. Sometimes he prevails. Yet beneath this tough exterior lies a tapestry woven from stories of trauma and near-death experiences that he seldom shares, preferring to maintain an air of resilience as he moves through life. This is not just a story of survival. This is a narrative steeped in Marty Meierotto's resilience against the odds, his encounters with tragedy, and the ongoing battle to live a fulfilling life amidst the untamed beauty of nature. Let's delve deeper into Marty's Alaska dream. He hails from rural Wisconsin, a picturesque place where sprawling forests meet lush green fields that stretch endlessly to the horizon. For Marty, growing up in such an idyllic setting came with rich experiences involving nature stories and hunting trips with his father. These formative experiences shaped his identity. His father, an experienced hunter, passed along valuable skills that ranged from identifying animal tracks to setting traps effectively, all while imparting deep respect for the wonders of the outdoors. Those chilly mornings spent deep in the woods, learning the ability to read nature, were not merely survival training sessions. They were foundational in laying the groundwork for his ambitious dreams. From an early age, Marty found himself captivated by tales of Alaska, a place celebrated as the ultimate American wilderness. It was a land of endless timber, majestic mountains, and a vast expanse that called out to adventurers. One pivotal moment came while he was engrossed in reading an article about trappers in Alaska. The vivid imagery of a cold, snow-laden terrain where every day presented a new struggle for survival, etched itself deeply into his imagination. While many considered Alaska an isolated and perilous land, for Marty it represented freedom, a sanctuary waiting to be explored and conquered. When he hit the milestone age of 20, he made a life-altering and bold decision to leave behind his hometown in Wisconsin and make his way to Alaska. With only scant financial resources and no detailed plan to guide his journey, Marty set out armed with only his trapping gear, a few worn clothes, and, most crucially, an unwavering confidence in himself and his abilities. Embarking on that fateful journey, he spent hours driving his old truck thousands of miles into a harsh and entirely unfamiliar world where survival often required ingenuity and resilience. The initial days of his time in Alaska proved to be immensely challenging. With determination and grit, Marty set up a makeshift tent in the deep woods, where temperatures could plunge to bone-chilling depths far below zero. The sheer isolation he experienced was overwhelming at times, with only the ghostly sound of the wind and the growls of distant wildlife for company. In this stark wilderness, he learned the virtue of patience and resolve. Sometimes his meals consisted of what he caught from the land, a small rabbit or a few fish plucked from the icy stream. Yet, it was through these hardships that Marty realized he was genuinely living the dream he had yearned for since childhood. Alaska was not merely a backdrop where he learned tricks of survival. It became the ground zero where he uncovered the true meaning of life itself. With relentless determination, he constructed a small cabin from logs he meticulously chopped, creating a surprisingly comfortable abode amidst the wilderness. Long, laborious days of hard work, combined with cold nights spent beneath dim, starlit skies, taught him invaluable lessons about resilience and self-reliance. Amidst the bone-chilling cold and isolation of this land, Marty felt a sense of freedom that no other place could offer. Standing amid the breathtaking snow-covered mountains and endless forests, he quickly realized that Alaska was not just a land. It was an intrinsic part of who he was becoming. This remote terrain provided a place for him to live authentically, in line with his essence and ideals. For Marty Meierotto, the journey from rural Wisconsin to the rugged landscape of Alaska transcended a mere physical migration. It represented an epiphany of the soul, a personal transformation where he discovered his profound purpose and validated the importance of a simple yet meaningful life. The childhood dreams that once fueled his imagination transformed into a vivid reality, and Alaska became the backdrop against which he unearthed his true sense of home. Life continued to shift dramatically for Marty when he received an invitation to join the cast of the History Channel's acclaimed show, Mountain Men. Debuting on screen in 2012, the series transformed Marty's life from a solitary existence to one filled with adventure and camaraderie, showcasing the stark realities of living off the land. His life became not just a depiction of facing formidable challenges, it evolved into a journey replete with trials, perseverance, and unrelenting resilience. His emergence as a fan favorite was swift, largely attributed to his honest and humble personality. The show allowed him to share his raw, unfiltered experiences, effectively portraying moments of humanity and resilience that resonated with viewers around the world as he embraced a carefree life within the majestic wilderness of Alaska. However, the moments captured by the cameras were not artificially constructed. They represented genuine aspects of Marty's daily existence. He never aspired to be a hero or a commercial figurehead for the show. Instead, he viewed himself as a simple man facing life's challenges head-on. Whether in the midst of trapping, conducting cabin repairs, or navigating the harsh realities of Alaska's ever-changing weather, Marty portrayed authenticity over dramatics. What makes Marty particularly extraordinary is not merely the thrilling encounters or adrenaline-pumping moments, it is his genuine and straightforward character that truly appeals to audiences. Unlike many characters on television that often lean toward the exaggerated or dramatic, Marty maintained a demeanor that was refreshingly down-to-earth. Each time he took the opportunity to share his life on the show, he provided viewers with a realistic and often emotional glimpse into the wild lifestyle he had uncompromisingly chosen. Marty's fame did not derive solely from nail-biting footage or death-defying escapades. It came from the simple experiences he narrated, from everyday challenges like trapping and the hard work required to live harmoniously with nature to finding solace in the wilderness. Viewers felt a profound connection with Marty, owing to his rustic personality and unwavering determination to savor each moment fully. While many fans saw only a curated glimpse of his life on screen, Marty understood that his time on the show represented an inseparable fusion of career and personal pursuit, wrapped in the struggles and triumphs of wilderness living. The series provided him not only a platform to share his captivating tale, but also a medium through which he conveyed essential messages of self-reliance, the importance of living in harmony with nature, and finding joy in the mundane. His growing notoriety was a testament to the lifestyle he had chosen, a journey punctuated by relentless effort and steadfast resilience. As Mountain Men continued to air, Marty Meierotto's name became not just a brand intertwined with the series, but a powerful symbol of a life characterized by freedom and adventures in the wild, a life he fought to build and fiercely protect over the years. Yet, behind this burgeoning fame lay stories of struggle and adversity that remained unseen by most. Life in Alaska, as Marty often emphasizes, is not merely a series of peaceful moments spent amid breathtaking scenery. It also comprises perilous encounters with wildlife, treacherous work accidents, and the deep solitude that comes from residing in a landscape where the nearest neighbor could be miles away. One particularly harrowing experience brought Marty's awareness of nature's mercilessness to the forefront. One bleak winter day, while attending to his animal traps deep within the forest, an unexpected snowstorm rolled in with little warning. In an instant, conditions deteriorated dramatically as his snowmobile broke down amidst the swirling chaos of the blizzard. Stripped of any means of communication and surrounded by blinding snow, this frightening scenario quickly escalated into a fight for survival. For someone like Marty, who has spent countless hours braving the elements, this was an incredibly dangerous predicament. Without a vehicle to transport him home, he realized he was entirely reliant on his own resourcefulness to navigate the frigid conditions that could soon prove fatal. Marty had to call upon all his survival skills to create a makeshift shelter from the unforgiving wind. He adeptly utilized the surrounding snow, quickly building a simple tent that would block the icy gusts and retain his body heat. However, he recognized that even this snow shelter could only provide temporary relief against the punishing cold. With an indomitable will and refusal to give up, Marty set out to find his way back to the cabin, determined to reunite with the loved ones waiting for him there. For 2 relentless days, he trudged through the swirling snow, battling through the storm, fighting to return to safety where his family awaited. Rather than succumbing to fear, Marty has often viewed these challenges as opportunities to push his limits, to prove that the human spirit, when fortified with faith and determination, could prevail against the harshest of challenges. Each encounter with nature's ferocity only heightened his appreciation for life and the determination to rise above adversity. However, Marty's journey was not solely defined by battles with nature. Some of the most heartbreaking challenges in his life arose from the loss of dear friends. One fateful instance during a regular trap-checking trip saw a close friend's tragic accident, leaving him unable to return. This experienced hunter's unfortunate fate shocked the entire trapping community. After an extensive search, it wasn't until spring, when the snow melted, that his body was discovered. The emotional toll of this loss was immense. It transcended mere grief, representing the departure of someone who had shared countless cherished moments in both life and career. Maria reflected deeply after his friend's passing, grappling with the lifestyle he had chosen. He understood that no matter how well prepared one might be, nature's hand could unexpectedly take away the most treasured aspects of life. Despite the looming dangers associated with trapping, his unwavering passion for nature persisted, serving as both a balm and a motivator. He affirmed the idea that life, albeit marked with hardships, is undeniably worthwhile. This perspective on loss was further tested when yet another near-fatal incident occurred while he repaired his winter cabin. During a critical moment when he was replacing a heavy wooden plank, a subsequent plank unexpectedly crashed down onto his shoulder and back, rendering him momentarily unconscious. Upon regaining consciousness, he was faced with excruciating pain, yet remarkably didn't allow himself to give in or halt his work. Understanding that completing the cabin's repairs was essential to his survival through the harsh winter ahead, he immediately tended to his injuries and forced himself to continue working despite how severely his body protested. Life and death constantly lingered in Marty's consciousness, influencing every decision he made as he navigated the challenging terrain. Each challenge became a crucible to test his courage, confirming that he not only battled nature, but also conquered the inner turmoil that comes from overcoming fear, pain, and unimaginable trials. Every setback became a journey, from one that redefined not just his understanding of the wilderness, but also the depths of his determination and resilience in the face of adversity. Amidst all these struggles, family emerged as his most critical source of strength and motivation. His wife Dominique and daughter Noah functioned as the foundational pillars in his life, offering unwavering support and encouragement through every hardship. While Alaska may be a stunning expanse of natural beauty, dwelling there is fraught with obstacles. Marty and his family chose a way of life without modern conveniences, a stark contrast to the comforting simplicities often enjoyed in urban environments, where every day presented fresh challenges born from their closeness to nature. Dominique, Marty's devoted wife, shared in his hardships, ultimately becoming not only his partner, but also his staunch ally through the toughest trials. Having once embraced a more traditional and comfortable existence in the city, she made the brave decision to follow Marty into the vast wilderness, trading familiarity for the unknown. Despite the dangers and isolations inherent in this lifestyle, she stood steadfastly by her husband, consistently supporting his decisions and alleviating the burdens of daily life. Marty's reflections often reveal that the mere thought of Dominique and Noah eagerly waiting for him to return to their cabin, even during the longest, most trying days, serves as a powerful source of inspiration. Those uncomplicated moments, enjoying dinner together, sharing laughter by the crackling fireplace, or engaging in outdoor activities, transform into cherished treasures that motivate him and restore his spirit even in adversity. Within the bounds of family lies a powerful encouragement that drives him through frigid, snow-laden days and times when his health wanes under the weight of exhaustion. Even at a young age, Noah has been a crucial part of Marty's life journey. The lively little girl embodies not only hope and potential, but also serves as a driving force to never give up. Marty yearns for Noah to grow up with the values he holds dear: independence, the ability to thrive harmoniously with nature, and a deep appreciation for life's simple pleasures. Through their time together, he has taken on the dual role of teacher and protector, instructing her on vital wilderness skills like using a knife adeptly, chopping wood, or tending to the garden. Remarkably, in moments of solitude and struggle, Marty has shared how, even when enveloped in loneliness, seeing Noah's smile is immensely reassuring, affirming that everything he does in the pursuit of this lifestyle is undeniably worth it. While life in Alaska is characterized by toughness and trials, it is these small, heartwarming moments that remind him of the intrinsic value of family, and that love is indeed the core of any journey. In the journey that spans across both joyful and challenging experiences, the love Marty holds for his wife and daughter fuels his resolve to overcome the challenges that come his way. Each shared meal, day of hard work, and heartfelt conversation contribute to a collection of invaluable memories he holds dear, proving instrumental in helping his family navigate the wild's challenges and difficulties. Observing the broader tapestry of Marty Meierotto's life underscores an undeniable truth. The love and support from family represent some of the most vital elements necessary for enduring and thriving amid the myriad challenges posed by nature. When confronting danger and uncertainty, family serves as both emotional sustenance and an unwavering source of motivation, empowering him to confront everything that life throws at him. Critics and controversies surround every public figure, and Marty, despite his deep-rooted love for nature and the liberty associated with life in the wilderness, has certainly faced opposition from various animal rights organizations. Many argue that trapping animals, especially in this modern age, is both unnecessary and morally unjustifiable. Outspoken sentiments have arisen from these groups, condemning Marty's methods, claiming they subject wildlife to unnecessary suffering. Critics assert that due to technological advancements, humanity no longer requires hunting as part of survival. However, Marty has consistently maintained that his work transcends mere trapping for pleasure. He regards it as a responsible profession that plays a significant role in ecological balance in Alaska's wild landscape. He takes great care when selecting traps, aiming to minimize animal suffering as much as possible, and adheres rigidly to Alaska's stringent regulations concerning trapping practices, ensuring he hunts only the animals that are permitted during designated seasons. Despite his efforts, some critics have continued to voice their disapproval, arguing that his choices reflect a troubling disregard for animal welfare. Disagreements don't stem solely from animal rights activists. Some viewers of Mountain Men have expressed skepticism, suggesting that the show exaggerates or fabricates scenarios to heighten drama. Viewers have questioned the authenticity of Marty facing scenarios like a snowmobile breakdown in a snowstorm or other tense trapping situations captured on camera. Still, supporters argue that the challenges he depicts reflect the reality of wilderness life, where discomfort is a given and danger frequently lurks. The interplay of his real-life experiences and the show's portrayal seamlessly converges, illuminating a lifestyle that often immerses individuals in unrelenting and harsh conditions, stripped of modern conveniences and technological aids. Faced with ongoing criticisms, Marty resolutely insists on his right to live as he chooses, working diligently to uphold his beliefs about the importance of self-sufficiency and environmental stewardship. While animosity may have arisen in response to his way of living, he remains steadfast in his conviction that everyone is entitled to select their path, provided it is sustainable and respectful of the environment. Yet few grasp the emotional complexities that lie beneath the strong and rugged facade Marty presents to the world. Throughout his journey, he has faced numerous emotionally charged decisions. One of the most significant was leaving Mountain Men, the very show that propelled him to global stardom. His departure raised eyebrows, prompting many to question why someone would abandon the fame and recognition that came with it. As Mountain Men gained traction, Marty began feeling that his dream of living freely amidst the snow-capped mountains and remote forests was gradually being overshadowed by the spotlight of media attention. Initially, he relished the opportunity to share his love for nature and his hard-earned survival skills. Yet as the cameras began to infringe on personal spaces, the freedom he had once cherished seemed to unravel. Marty slowly began to realize that life's most important moments, especially with family, were under constant threat from the presence of a film crew capturing his every step. This growing awareness compelled him to make a decisive choice. Initially, this show had been a means for him to communicate his love for the great outdoors, but as time wore on, the unyielding presence of cameras began to encroach upon the freedom he so fiercely valued.